The backpack fell into the river.
No!
At 60 years old, I was on the verge of tears. Without thinking, I jumped straight into the water. The backpack was swept downstream, and inside it were the things. I would risk my life to recover. I used every bit of strength I had to swim after it, wrapped my arms around it tightly, and let the current carry me away, until I finally grabbed a tree branch on the riverbank, and survived. That kind of ordeal was already beyond my limits at 60, but it was precisely because of what was inside that backpack that I chose to walk more than 800 kilometers on foot, and it all began with a phone call from France, over 7,000 kilometers away.
I'm sorry to inform you that your son has been killed, sir.
What?
On the train to France, I thought I saw my son as he once was, young, confident, full of life. He had given up his PhD and insisted on traveling the world. He wanted me to go with him. I told him that not everyone could abandon everything the way he did. I had chosen the life I was living now, even if, in his eyes, it meant nothing. He told me that I had never truly chosen to live, that I was only surviving. Like most parents, I didn't understand my child, and I was one of them. I never truly understood what he meant, until much later. After getting off the train, I was the only one wearing a suit, completely out of place. Among people dressed like travelers, the gendarmerie captain took me back to the station. The pain of a parent burying a child was enough to make a man collapse. Walking into the morgue required a kind of courage I didn't know I had. My eyes kept avoiding the truth, until I finally saw my son lying there. And in that moment, my heart sank completely. All my helplessness as a single father was laid bare. The grief and regret I had buried for so long could no longer be contained from that moment on. I was alone, the captain told me. This place was the starting point of the Camino de Santiago, the pilgrimage route, nearly 800 kilometers. Every pilgrim carries a passport, stamped along the way. He said they could arrange a cremation, so I could take my son home. I didn't answer. I stepped outside instead, trying to calm myself. A friendly Dutchman sat beside me. He said he came here just to lose weight. Casually, he mentioned that someone had died shortly after setting off a few days earlier. That person was my son that night. I went through my son's belongings, looking at the photos. My tears finally broke free. I knocked on the captain's door and urgently asked for the cremation. Just like that, Daniel became a small box. I shouldered his backpack and made a decision to walk the path he never got to finish. Perhaps at the end of those 800 kilometers, I would finally understand who he truly was and what I had missed.